listen to the facts, they know how to react to the facts. This is the implication of this. Rising song. Me, I believe that.
No, 30 minutes.
I was right.
Gather people.
If you talk about well, this is just civil dress.
Come this way.
I was buying bread, 10,000 naira bread, sharing them one.
Come this way.
No campaign, nothing. Sharing bread, 10,000 worth of bread. When they came, nobody was doing demonstration or carrying people along. If people who were hungry, I was giving them bread.
I tell you.
I was giving them bread. Then deploy people.
So guys, the only language we always speak or we always use these days, it's unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unreasonable. No, those are the things, because there are a lot we are lost, with the kind of words we are supposed to use. It is unfortunate, because when you just see some things, you just be wondering that what is the meaning of this. Can you imagine the way they sat the man down? And I think it was after they had released him, or maybe they have brought him out from the main road, because a lot of people gathered, people were videoing and what have you. But the next thing we saw that they had arrested him and taken Chinwetalu to their office, and he was sitting down there explaining to them this and that. Of course, everybody understands that that is the color of Biafra and that is the way it is. But to me, it's not an offense, and it is not written in the constitution, Nigerian constitution, that once you wear some kind of attire and what have you, then automatically you are contravening any law. They are overzealous soldiers, or maybe that is the order they are giving to them. Because I see no reason why. The man said, even from the video you could hear him, he was distributing bread, he was sharing bread to a less privileged, and people have confirmed that is what he does most of the time. So they now feel that, because according to police reports now, or not police reports, according to the response from the Nigerian army, saying that he was campaigning, if I may put it that way, he was campaigning that people should come and join Biafra. And one thing that these people don't understand is that for the fact that a lot of people are not coming out, or they are not carrying the flags here and there, or by default they are Biafrans. Even anybody, what is the meaning of Biafra? Biafra, when they talk about IPOP, indigenous people of Biafra, they are the Igbos. You can't go to outside Southeast and begin to say these guys are Biafrans. No, that is who they are. By default, they are indigenous people of Biafra. So telling anybody not to do this, not to do that, unless maybe you are going to wipe all of them away, just like I said in one of my videos, you want to wipe all of them, you don't want them in existence. For the fact they are there, even without putting on anything, without carrying any flag, or without coming out to protest or to proclaim that they are Biafrans, they are being in that being Biafra or being in that location, they are automatically Biafrans, whether they wear clothes or they don't wear clothes. That is who they are. So because it is really baffling and very unfortunate, the Nigerian army is telling us that the man is campaigning for Biafra. And if the people from the southeast, if they are not getting the logic and the narrative that these guys are pushing down there, because they are now saying that they are killing themselves, they are doing this, they are doing that. And those who know the truth of what is happening there, they cannot even speak. You can imagine somebody who was in his car, you dragged him out, you were asking, you are saying this and that. I don't understand. Is this not an operation? Is this not operation? Did you see? No, or does it mean the regalia or the attire he was putting on? It's killing people. Is the attire a weapon? Honestly, this whole thing is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And one thing I like about the man is bold. You could hear him. He was so sure of what he's saying, and he was interpreting it to them. This is sunrise. This is this. This is that. So that means you cannot even combine colors of clothes together now. When you hear people say that, once they just hear anything Igbos, they hear anything Biafra, they hear anything IPOP, in fact the government begins to fidget and afraid for nothing. I don't know why we must stay together, but we see bandits who are being projected by Gumi. And the man is coming out every day to voice or to vomit nonsense out of his mouth that gets people angry. They have not gone. People have been calling this man name. People have been saying, why not Gumi? For where? Then you cannot imagine Buhari himself has the audacity that he knows the sponsors of IPOB members. He knows the sponsor of this and that. I don't understand. Why, it baffles me when I see somebody of that Buhari's caliber. I mean by age. I'm not talking of because I don't know what he has achieved. I don't know what he has achieved. But when you talk about his age, that is behaving, the wickedness is just there. It's just glaring. On before now, people were making excuses for him that maybe this man is not too sound, is sick, is whatever. But for the last time he spoke, he granted interview with Arise TV. I knew quite well that this man knows exactly what is happening, and he deliberately kept quiet, kept Nigeria quiet for close to almost 2 years. He was not granting interview, this and that, and a lot of people were like wondering what could be happening. And that was when we began to hear a lot of things, whether it was clone, it was this and that, But when the man came out, and since then I said there's no need for us to even listen to any interview, because the man has already made his stand known, even at this period that they have less than 2 years to leave the position, and he's still adamant on what he believes in. Then what kind of interview do you want? You ought to know what he meant. And a lot of people will think that they are overzealous, that's carrying some of these assignments or whatever. They are working towards what he believes in. They are not working outside of his own ideology. Buhari's ideology is different from that of APC, and that's why you see that a lot of them are confused. A lot of them are worried, but they cannot come out and voice it out because of a shame. And some of them just believe that let me just get what I need to get. Like they always say, opportunity comes but once. So they believe that this is their own time to grab whatever they want to grab under this regime, whether good or bad. But they are forgetting that it might get to them when they never expect.
On this way.
I was buying bread, 10,000 naira bread, sharing them one.
On this way.
No campaign, nothing. Sharing bread, 10,000 worth of bread. When they came, nobody was doing demonstration or carrying people along. If people who were hungry, I was giving them bread.
I tell you.
I was giving them bread. If people
On this way.
I was buying bread, 10,000 naira bread, sharing them one.
On this way.
No campaign, nothing.